A few days ago on my community tab, I had posted that I'm making a Q&A video, and I asked you guys for some questions that you want me to answer. And I got 5 people who asked questions. Some people asked 5 questions, so shout out to those people. And yeah, man, let's start with Matthew the first. Matthew, shout out to you, bro. Like, you're the real one. I see you, dog. You're always commenting. You're always watching my videos to the end. You're always commenting I made it this far. And thank you for your support, bro. People like you really, really motivate me to keep on making such videos. And I'm glad that I'm making an impact in your life. So thank you very much, bro, for the support. And I hope you keep watching and I hope you keep enjoying. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. So Matthew the first, your question was, and I'm going to start with you first because you Matthew the first. No. So your question was, when you become profitable and too rich, don't you fear that people will get jealous of you or something? And if so, what will you do about it? Okay, let me start there. Now, firstly, I am afraid and I am not afraid at the same time, right? I'm afraid because of the assassinations that I hear about. I'm afraid because of the assassinations that I hear about. Because you hear there, bro, a person is successful, then papa, 2 bullets in the head just because you're successful. Just because you're successful. Just because you worked hard and achieved success, you get 2 bullets in the head. But in terms of people that I love being jealous of my success, right? People who did not want me to become successful in the beginning, we can part ways. I don't really care about that. We can part ways, and like we should part ways if you are jealous of my success because it shows that you did not want me to be successful in the first place. Maybe your encouragements were fake and all of that. And if you're that type of person, we can part ways. That's cool. So yeah. Yeah, in terms of that, yes. And then the reason I am not scared is that I am serving a living God. I'm serving Jesus. I'm serving Jesus. I'm serving Jesus. I believe in Jesus. I believe that he is going to protect me. He has shown himself time and time again in my life. He has shown himself time and time again in my life. This is impossible. But it's God. All things possible. Let's go. Let's go. I honestly hoped I timed that well. If I did not, I'm just going to pause it. Anyway, yeah, so I am not afraid because I have Jesus on my side. And if I know that if somebody shoots me in the head or kills me because I'm successful, I know that I have a resting place in heaven where my soul will be at peace. So, yeah, I am not afraid because of that. Now I'm going to go to Sibongile. And I'm hoping that you're a girl, but I am pretty sure you're a guy. Because of your last question, I'm hoping you're a girl, but I am pretty sure you are a guy. Because I showed my friends this question that you asked, and they're like, nah, bro, this is a gent. So I'm still going to answer your question anyway. Number 1, how do you define success in the Forex world? If you are consistently profitable, you are successful. Why am I saying this? Because when you are consistently profitable, your potential is limitless. Your potential is literally limitless. You can go for prop firms, you can go for investor capital, you can go to DAOnex.com, you can trade your own capital and still make money from that. When you're consistently profitable, like you got the skill and the psychology. You're successful in this thing. You did what 90% of people are struggling to do. So you're already successful. For me, that in itself is it's mind-blowing. For me it is mind-blowing. So that's how I would define success in Forex. If you can go through all of these hurdles and make it to the end, you are successful. Number 2, you'd consider yourself successful when you make how much consistently. Now, it's not about the money, right? And like, I do not have an actual number. Let me not say it's not about the money because it is about the money. I wouldn't be trading if it wasn't about the money. So I'm lying when I say it's not about the money. But there is no actual number. If I can drive the car that I want to drive, right? A Bentley. I want to drive a Bentley, guys. If I can drive a Bentley, right? And I can live in a mansion, a nice mansion, guys, a nice mansion, right? Maybe on Inez's YouTube channel, if you guys, yo, guys, I'm fighting with this fly. Huh? Yo, hi, hi, yo. You know, if you guys know Inez Yilmaz's channel, yeah, one of those houses there, then that's a house that I would be proud of. If I can live in something like that, if I can go for a 24-hour vacation, you know, if I can retire my dad, you know, knowing that he doesn't have to worry, if I can teach Ntwana Zasekhaya how to trade and they make their own money and they support whoever they need to support, right? If I can have a wife who does not need to work, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that women should not work. No. I'm saying who does not need to. As in, it will be her choice, right? If her boss gives her problems, she can say, you know what? It's fine. My husband got the guap, you know? So I can stay behind, I can stay at home, and I can do whatever, you know? Yeah. And yeah, that's when I would consider myself successful. When I have enough money to do the things that I want to do and to just spend my time the way I want to without any limitations, then that's when I'll consider myself successful. Number 3, learning how to trade comes with a lot of stress. How are you managing it with your personal life or relationships with loved ones? I am not necessarily managing it, man. I am not managing it, to be honest. First of all, one thing that I can say now, I ignore most of the people on WhatsApp, but I've also deleted most people's numbers on WhatsApp. So I don't really have that many people to talk to, right? Because I've let go of people who are not growing me, guys. I've genuinely done that. So yeah, like I delete so many numbers, right? Some people even watch my YouTube channel and then come and tell me, wow, congratulations on this, you know, I love this video. And it's like, yo, Kwanji, I used to have your numbers, you know. Or sometimes I don't even know who I'm talking to because I deleted their numbers. So that's one thing. So I don't really have that many people. Another thing is that I don't really take out my stress on other people. You know, I don't. I'm really good at keeping trading in this room. You know, once I'm outside of this room, right, I don't go there and give my frustrations to other people. I can say that, oh, Beto, this is hard, you know, to a friend that I trust and everything. But I won't take out my frustrations on other people. I won't do anything, you know, unless I'm in this room and you are here and you are net. You see, like my sister, guys. You know, my sister can come here and want to have a whole conversation while I'm focused on the charts. That's when I'll be like, I'm busy, you know. But other than that, like, I don't really take out my frustration on other people. Number 4, if you want a trader, what would you be doing? That's a really good question. And I had to think about that question a lot before I actually was able to answer this, right? I don't know, you know, but I think it would be something fitness related. Yeah, you know, I'd probably be a fitness influencer / personal trainer / supplement person, and I also want to have a gym, right? But a calisthenics gym, you know, where I have so many coaches who are just training people how to, like, be good in calisthenics, right? Because I love calisthenics. So that's what I would be doing, something fitness relating. And if not fitness, I would be training dogs. Yeah, I love dogs. I love dog training, right? I'd be training dogs. And one thing that I can say, guys, if you are a trader and you are still grinding, or if you are just a person who's very busy, please don't get a German Shepherd. Just don't get a German Shepherd, because those dogs need a lot of attention. And you'll get what I mean if you do go get a German Shepherd, or if you have a German Shepherd. Guys, don't get German Shepherds. These dogs are a pain in the butt when you're grinding. Just gonna say that, you know. And then number 5, are you seeing anyone? No, I'm not seeing anyone. Or are you focused on the grind? Yes, I'm focused on the grind. I am not, it's not that I am not seeing anyone because I'm on the grind, right? I don't believe in the whole, don't get a girlfriend, be grinding. No. I used to be that guy before where like, no girls, nothing, just the grind. But it depends on who you date. I feel like it depends on who you date. If somebody you're dating understands that you're on the grind and they even support you and they even motivate you, then that could be a good thing, you know. But yeah, the reason I am not dating is because I feel like the girl that I want ultimately doesn't want who I am now, you know. What does that mean? It means that I'm not satisfied with who I am now. And I'm not talking in terms of money, but I'm talking in terms of me as a person, physically, spiritually, even the age, yeah, I just feel like I am not even age. No, let's scrap age. But I just feel like in all aspects, I'm not mature enough to be in a relationship. Like realistically, I'm not mature enough to be real. Younger me really thought he was mature enough. That's why I've been in all these relationships and I'm not in them anymore. Because I found out that nah, bro, you're not mature enough to be there. I'm not mature enough to handle and other people's feelings and all of that. And yeah, guys, relationships just come with a lot, to be honest. But I'm gonna say that I was in a relationship in the beginning of this year, right? And then there are some few things that me and this Han spoke about that ended up making us break up because we just realized that nah, dog, we're not for each other. Like we're just not for each other, right? Yeah, we just agreed that nah, bro, me and you are not for each other. You are like this, I am like this, right? And my situation is like this, your situation is like this. And I don't think we will be able to, so we broke up, right? Yeah, so yeah, man. So that relationship just showed me that nah, dog, I'm not ready to be in a relationship because I also had a routine, guys. And yes, because I'm on the grind, I had a routine where I was sleeping at 10, waking up at 5, jogging, then doing all of the no. And now when you're in a relationship, dog, at 10, when you're supposed to sleep, you're on a call with the hand, and you're like, okay, bye-bye. She's like, yo, vele what robber? Oh, Mara, sasa mele nyocho. How Mara, now I thought you wanted to talk. How, yeah, we talking, but I also want to. So I realized, but you also have to consider the other person's feelings. And you should also not act like you don't enjoy talking to your girlfriend, because I did enjoy the convos. So it was sort of like, I just rather not date, guys. It's just gonna complicate my life right now because I'm on the grind, yes. But it's not the reason I'm not dating. If I can date somebody who will understand, then yeah. But I just have to grow as a person. I don't even know why. Yeah, I just have to grow as a person. And then I'm not gonna answer the next part of the question. I'm not gonna answer the next part of the question, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna answer the next part of the question. Okay, let me just answer it. Let me just answer it. If not, then how do you release? Right. First of all, dog, I don't, and you won't die if you don't release, guys. You won't die if you don't release. I do not engage in any form of sexual immorality anymore. So I'm waiting for marriage. I'm waiting for marriage, and that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to save myself for my wife, and I'm going to. She's the only person who I'm. Yes, dog, yeah. But you won't die if you don't release, guys. It's not a type factor, And I just want to focus on more important things than that. Like, that is so trivial to my life right now. And then Lehlohonolo Marumula, he asked a really, really good question. And yeah, why do most traders feel the need to document their journey instead of grinding in the dark just like any other business? Why do you guys feel the need to be known? I'm just not being rude. I'm not being rude. It's just a genuine question. Now, first of all, if I was grinding in any other business, I would still document my journey, right? I'm not trying. It's not because I'm trying to be known, right? I am trying to make an impact in other people's lives, I'm trying to make an impact in other people's lives. I am not doing this for popularity. I am doing this to inspire the next person. I'm doing this so my life can be a testimony to the next person, because I realized a lot of people are not genuine in the Forex space. A lot of people are not genuine in the Forex space. A lot of people want to sell you courses. A lot of people just, yeah. A lot of people just want to do snacks things, scam and all of that. So I was like, I want to be a genuine person. I want to be a genuine trader. And I want to show people that it's actually possible to make money genuinely trading. So I'm never going to sell a course. I am never selling a course, So I'm going to document my journey so I can inspire people. Because there are times where I felt like giving up, but there's this one YouTuber, guys, called Trader Spin. Trader Spin, guys. Trader Spin. Shout out to Trader Spin. He inspires me a lot, and yeah, he's the reason I'm still like grinding and just shooting the videos and everything. You see, guys, once I saw Trader Spin, because when I started watching Trader Spin's channel, I was on 40 subscribers, guys. Once I started watching Trader Spin channel, that's when I also started posting videos like this, for instance, and I went on 500, then I went on 700, then I went on 900, then I went on 1000. That's when I started posting videos like this, once I saw Trader Spin's channel. Because he was still on like 1K subs at that time. Now he's on like 55K. So it really motivates. And I want to be that guy for another person. I want to be that person that motivates another person to work at whatever they are doing. Whether it's learning ICT, I want someone to also look at me as a model. He learned ICT and he had these type of struggles learning ICT. And these are the struggles that I am going through right now. And if he can do it, I can do it. Or just to show people that success in Forex is possible. That's all. I'm not trying to get known, but I'm trying to make an impact in other people's lives. Because success to me is not just having money. If I'm grinding in the dark, it means that money is more important. It's the most important thing to me. If I was grinding in the dark, I'm just going to make my money and that's it. I'm not going to inspire people. I'm not going to try to make an impact in other people's lives. I'm not going to try to motivate people to be the better versions of themselves. Then I feel like that would be selfish. So I'm doing this just to inspire people. Another thing, YouTube is a business. So I'm also trying to earn from YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm also trying to earn from YouTube. I'm also trying to earn from YouTube and sponsorships and all of that. I'm trying to do that. But at the same time, I'm also trying to give value to the next person who needs it. So in that case, I'm not trying to be known. I don't feel the need to be known, but I'm just trying to share the journey, the true journey for people. I'm just trying to share the true journey for people. And I understand that you're not being rude, and I understand where your question is coming from, right? But I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this for a reason. And this won't just be trading. Sooner or later, guys, I won't be trading and I'll be doing other things. And I'm also going to be documenting that. So, yeah, man. I hope I answered your question. I hope I answered your question properly. I genuinely hope I answered your question properly. I'm not trying to be known. I'm just trying to help people out. I'm just trying to grow too as a person. And for me, honestly speaking, it would be quite nice for a person to come to me and be like, wow, bro, I love your work. You've inspired me to get a six-pack. You have inspired me to start backtesting properly. You have inspired me to start taking trading seriously. You have inspired me to work 10 times harder than I am working right now. You have inspired me to just do so many things. So yeah, like really, really watching other people's, this is a long answer, but watching other people's channels really helped me. So I want to do that for another person, like Trader Spin. Even like with the last question, if not, then how do you release? Trader Spin talks about that openly on his channel, saying that he hasn't had sex in 3 years and all of that. And it's like, this is cool for me. This is the person that I want to be. Even Doyle Exchange, how he's so humble about him having money and how he's not flexing it all on people, and all of that. That's what I like, and that's who, like, I just see that and I'm like, I want to be that guy, right? And then I internalize it and I embody myself. I embody it in me, So yeah, that's genuinely why I have a YouTube channel. I'm not sharing my journey just so I can get known, but I'm sharing my journey to help other people who are on the same journey, right? And then, except Kola, I hope you're not from another country, because if you're from another country, then hey man, I'm saying your name wrong. Then I don't know how to pronounce your name. But number one, his first question is, what do you think is keeping 95% of traders unprofitable? Top 5 reasons. Number one is, I believe that this is for me, and what I believe is keeping me unprofitable, right? Because I'm telling you guys, I could have been profitable a long time ago, right? Like, there was a time where I was trading real funds and I was making money, right? But I could have been profitable a long time ago. But it's the thing, once you've backtested your strategy and you see it for what it is, you're just like, but I can find something better. You know, that's something like, you see, like the 30% a year strategy, guys. Guys, that strategy is profitable and that strategy does make money consistently. But I'm like, hi, man. There is something better out there. And some people may say, I am seeking the Holy Grail. But, guys, I feel like there is something better, you know. And if there is not, then at least I have data on a strategy I've already back tested and I can trade that. You know, so yeah, man. If I'm done, if once I'm done, if I find something better, I'll trade something better. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna trade the strategy that I'm trading right now while I'm looking for something better. So that if there is really nothing better and vele I am seeking the Holy Grail, then I'll just trade the strategy that I've been trading the whole time. So that is my plan for next year actually. And do you have a limit on your learning process? When do you expect to be profitable? Will you stick will you stick it in even if it takes 5 years, right? Now, do I have a time limit on my learning process? I have a time limit on my learning process, not necessarily my implementing process, not necessarily how long it will take me to be profitable. And like, no, I don't have a time limit, to be honest. Let me just say it like that. I don't have a time limit, guys, and I will stick with Forex for as long as it takes me, guys. I can't give up on Forex. Let me tell you now, guys. There are times where I do give up on Forex, right? But then I come back next day. You know, I give up. There are times where I have a week where I'm just giving up every single day. I'm giving up every single day. And then the next day I'm coming again. Hi, tired of Forex. Yeah, next time I'm coming back again. Firstly, it's because I have nothing else to back it up. So I need to make this work, right? I need to make this work, right? Another thing is that when I think of giving up, it's like, do you understand what you are giving up on? Do you understand the power of what you are giving up on? You're not just giving up on a chance to make money. You're giving up on time freedom. You know, you are giving up on a skill which you can teach. You like you know, a skill which you can help change other people's lives with. That's what I'm giving up. I want to make an impact in other people's lives. That's what I'm giving up on. You know, a skill that can generate unlimited amounts of money for me. Of course, it is limited, but unlimited amounts of money for me. A skill which will help me beat inflation consistently, where I don't have to worry about money. No, you know. So that's like, whenever I think of giving up of in Forex, that's what I think of. Are you sure? Are you sure? You know, so I don't think I'll ever give up on Forex. And even if it takes me 100 years, okay, no, I'm lying, I'll be dead. What am I saying? Even if it takes me 10 years to actually make it in Forex, it's fine. You know, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Don't take, I hope it doesn't, right? And I don't think it will, but if it takes me 10 years, I will still stick it out. I will still stick it out. But it's just that my life is going to change a bit, right? My life is going to change a bit. Because 10 years later, I'll be 28. And by 25, I'll be a kind of a grown man. And I'll have to be doing other things to actually feed myself. Because I don't think anybody wants to feed a grown man, you know? So that's one thing that I can say, is that I don't have a limit. I don't have a time limit. But I'm just hoping that I make it in time, you know? I hope that I make it in time. And I know that God's timing is perfect, so I will make it in time. You know. But anyway, number 3. Yeah, let me just go to number 3. You once mentioned prop firms less than 1% are getting consistent payouts every month. Why do you think that is? Especially for the ones that do pass the challenges and get to fail to get consistent payouts, right? Now, it's not prop firms only. I think the stats look like this in prop firms, but I don't think I was talking about prop firms, because I did say this, but I wasn't talking about prop firms. I was talking about traders in general, that 90% are losing, 9% are break-evening, and 1% are making money. In the whole, like in trading, just in general, 1% of everybody who's becoming a trader are making money, and then 9% of those people are breaking even. and then 90% are losing money. So yeah, man. Sorry. Yeah, man. So why do I think that people aren't getting consistent payouts? It's because prop firms are exciting. Yeah, once you pass a challenge, you become so excited and you think of all the money that you could make. Like passing a challenge is a big milestone, right? And what do? You start over risking, and yeah, you start trying to make as much money as you can because you have a bigger account, which is quite wrong. Now, one thing that I'm glad is that I'm living in South Africa, right? So if I make $1,000 from $100,000 account, if I just make $1,000, guys, I am rich. At 18, I am rich. 18, I am rich. $1,000. I think it's 19,000, 18,000, 18. I am rich. I $1,000. Ay, guys, hey, malini, you are 1,000. Ay, so that's one thing that I can say is that people are just trying to make money, as much money, trying to be greedy. It's just all the things that keep people from being profitable too. So yeah. Number 4, what are personal qualities you have that set you aside from other traders or will make you a better trader? Personal qualities that I have. Guys, I don't like judging myself in a way. I don't like saying that I am a patient person because it's easy to convince yourself that you are a patient person. Easy to lie to yourself, So I don't like, but one thing that I can say, one personal quality that I can say is that, bro, I love trading to death. Like I really, really love trading, and I am willing to take it to the extremes when it comes to making this work. I'm willing to take it to the extremes when it comes to make this work. I am willing, guys, like I really, really love trading. I'm willing to suffer the consequences of whatever making this decision of becoming a trader will come with. I'm willing to suffer those consequences, and I am consistent. I can say I'm consistent when it comes to trading. I'm coming here every day. I'm studying every day. I'm looking at the charts every day. I'm not backtesting every day. That's one thing I'm not backtesting, but I am forward testing. I am looking at the charts. I am studying every single day. I do something trading related. Guys, when I wake up, I think about trading, right? And sometimes I do feel like I put trading before God, and that's where I'm like, ish, dog. But because I want to put God first into my life, But like, I really, really love trading. I really, really love trading. So I don't know if that's a personal quality, but I hope you guys can actually open my heart and see how much love I have for trading. Meaning that even if, guys, I can get a hand that love me so much, and and I also love her, and she's like, but if you really, really love me, quit trading, boy. I promise you the relationship is ending quick. It's ending quick, So, yeah, man, I really just love the process of being trading. I don't love trading every day, right? As in, not trading every day, as in actively trading every day. But I don't love the career every day, right? Because some days are just rough. As a trader, you know what I'm talking about. Some days are just rough. Some days you just hate trading with your guts, right? But overall, I love trading a lot, I love trading a lot, and I just love the skill, right? I love reading price action. I love looking at charts, like they're so beautiful. I just love all of that. So I feel like that's a personal quality. I just have love that I believe that other people don't have, because I've seen people who want to be trained, like who talk about forex. It's like, oh, the forex, and then when people talk to me about forex, I'm like, yeah, dog, the candlestick, the what, and then I can talk about forex for hours, dog, and people get bored when I talk about forex, and sometimes like all I just wanna do is talk about forex, so, and some people are not there sometimes, And sometimes I could even get sidetracked, guys, in an important conversation or in something serious and just talk about forex. Some of my friends know this. Once you call a forex talk, I pay. So that's the type of person I am, and I am willing to do whatever needs to be done to actually make it here. So yeah, man. I feel like that's the personal quality that sets me aside. I hope that's a good enough answer. I feel like, yeah, I don't know what you are looking for when you say personal qualities, but yeah, I can just say I love trading to death, man. till death do us part, me and Forex, And number 5, this is common for a beginner trader to sometimes feel like it's not worth it. What do you do on days to pick yourself up? Guys, I don't know how beginner traders feel like it's not worth it, to be honest. Guys, Forex, the potential that comes with Forex. And you think it's, But for me, it's like, what else am I going to do that's going to compete with trading? That's a question I ask myself. What else am I going to do that is going to compete with trading? Nothing. What else am I going to do that I love so much and that is going to pay me so much? And I can't think of anything else, to be honest, that is going to give me so much time freedom, that is going to spare me from like working with a lot of people and being under stress because of other people. There's nothing, to be honest. So I like, if beginner traders feel like it's not worth it, then they should give up. But it is worth it, to be honest. And what do I do on those days to pick myself up? Guys, like I said, there are periods where I give up every day. There are periods where I just, hey, guys, me, I'm done with this thing. Go to sleep, I wake up, I'm back on the grind. And then sometimes I'm done, I'm tired of trading. Wake up again, be on the grind. Like, I don't know if you guys can actually relate with this, but there are times where I just feel like, yo, bro, trading is really, really tiring. But I still push. And then the last one, because this is it's very specific. What your advice to traders who gave up on ICT or think ICT is just a waste of time, and who or what inspired you to pursue trading? Okay, these are 2 separate questions. So the first one, what advice would I give to traders who gave up on ICT? I'm just gonna say this now. First of all, ask yourself, did I give ICT a fair shot? Did I give the strategy? My dog is making a noise, I'm so sorry. Did I give my strategy a fair shot? ICT strategy. Did I give him a fair shot? Did I understand everything that I say? Am I participating in the process of learning ICT properly, right? And if you are, and it's still not working for you, and you think, or you're sure that you put in the work, then change the strategy. ICT is not the only way to trade. There are many ways to trade. His strategy might not be for you, right? But like, just ask yourself if you really, really gave it like the amount of time and energy it needed. And only you know that answer. And if you truly did, then just change the strategy and go to another strategy. But don't just quit ICT because you took a loss or because you struggle to understand or whatever. Just, yeah, man. And what or who or what inspired me to pursue trading? So nobody inspired me to pursue trading. Nobody inspired me to pursue trading, because before I found out about trading, I didn't know any traders. Like, I didn't know about Siba and everything. I never knew anybody, and I wasn't on Instagram like that. And my Instagram wasn't really full of traders, if I can say that. It wasn't really full of traders. So I didn't find out about trading on an Instagram guru or a Forex guru, whatever. No. And I actually had a really, really realistic, introduction to trading. So my first trade that I've ever placed, I managed risk. I still blew the account because I didn't have a profitable strategy that I backtested. But the first ever trade, I managed risk, and I blew that account with risk management. Well, what I thought was risk management. It took me time to blow that account, but I blew it with what I thought was risk management. Yes, sir. Yes. So, what inspired me to start trading? So, I don't know if you guys know Vusi Thembekwayo. Vusi Thembekwayo lived close to the hood that I live in. I can literally walk to Vusi Thembekwayo's hood, the hood that he grew up in, which is Whiteville, right? And I found out about Vusi Thembekwayo in 2021, right? And my friend put me on him, and I used to watch him and do all of these things. And I always asked myself, how did this person get himself out of here? He lived right here, a few minutes away from where I stay. He lived just right there in that neighborhood. How did he make it out of this situation? So I wanted to actually find out how he made it out of this situation. So I saw that he had a book named Vusi, and I think it was his memoir or his documentary or something like that. But I wanted to find answers of how he went from Whiteville to Vusi Temegwayo, the greatest entrepreneur in South Africa, youngest person doing well and everything. So I was like, I'm going to buy his book and I'm going to read it just to find out what he did. I arrived at the bookstore. When I arrived at the bookstore, there it was. Vusi Tembiwayo's book. And I was like, yes, I'm taking that book. As soon as I grabbed that book, another book caught my eye, which was How to Make Money on the Stock Exchange. And there was something in me that was like, am I going to read Vusi's story? Am I going to read Vusi's story? Or am I going to create my own story? How to Make Money on the Stock Exchange by Ross Lauter. Am I going to read about how Vusi made it? Or am I going to create my own story of how Urifile Dlamini made it? So I took the book and I bought it. And that book introduced me to the whole new world of trading. And ever since, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, ever since I started reading the first page of that book, I fell in love. I literally finished that book in a week. It was 200 and something pages. Let me actually check that book. I'm so sorry, guys. It's right here. Right here. Don't click off. Right here. Yes, sir. Right. So the book is 209 pages. So this book right here, I finished it in a week. And not just the book. I wrote notes. Just that the notes are that side. I wrote notes, right? And the book was, I wrote notes on a book this size. And literally in that week, I had finished the whole book from beginning to end. I had finished the whole book, writing notes and reading this. So guys, I was really, really fascinated by the world of trading, right? And before that, because I hated studying in school, I thought that I was lazy. But once I saw that I can finish this type of book and I can actually write so many notes within a week's time, I was like, okay, Sihle, you're not lazy. It's just that you were doing something that you don't love. It's just that you are doing something that you're not meant to do. That's why I'm like, guys, school is not for me. Even though I passed school and even though I did well in school, it's just that I am not going to work as hard in school as I do in trading. That's just the reality of my thing. And I want to put myself at greater odds of being successful, which means I'm going to put myself in a career where I'm going to work hard in. So this book inspired me to actually start pursuing trading. It introduced me to trading, and I'm really grateful to whoever Ross Lauter is. Let me show you his picture anyway. Yeah. This guy. This is Ross Lauter. So I'm grateful to Ross Lauter because this book introduced me to trading, and I'll be forever grateful. And I also believe that God is the one who actually brought me in this space. There's no Instagram guru, there's no nothing. I believe that God is the one who brought me into trading. Because before that, a few months before that, I had just read Rich Dad Poor Dad. And that was the time I was actually being introduced to like finance and this whole new world of how to get rich. And I was like, what? There's so many things that we don't know, So I wanted more wisdom. And I always wanted to start businesses. I started growing potatoes, I started selling toppers at school. I started doing all of these things so I can actually make money. And then God was like, and I was like, no, Lord, but this is not going to work. This and that. I just want to find a way to make money, and things like that. And God introduced trading to me with this book that I wasn't even looking for in the first place. And the book that I wanted to buy, I haven't read to this day. So I believe it's God. You may say it's a coincidence that I prayed for something that I got. Well, then I can say that so many coincidences has happened in my life. Just like that video that I showed you guys where I was bowling, so many coincidences where I asked God for something and it happens, where I pray to God and he pulls through. So many of those coincidences happen in my life. So many of those coincidences happen in my life. So I'm just like, I know he's real. I know he's there. So yeah, man, I don't want to start a sermon for you guys, but if you don't believe in him, if you don't believe in Jesus, then I'm sorry, bro. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry, bro, because you're missing out on a lot. And I'm not saying once you believe in him, everything is gonna be easier. No. And like I'm saying that if you believe in him, everything is going to be harder. But he pulls through, bro. He pulls through. I don't think I would have been the person I am right now if it wasn't for Jesus. I don't think I would have been as strong externally and internally if it wasn't for Jesus. I don't think I would have been able to survive through trading as much as I'm surviving right now, through all of these struggles and all of these frustrations. I don't think I would be able to do it if it wasn't for the Lord Jesus. You know, if it wasn't for reading my Bible every day, if it wasn't for praying, if it wasn't for being patient, you know, if it wasn't for understanding that the Lord is trying to make me stronger as a person so he can give me what I am praying for, you know, so that he can give me extra food because he gives generously and graciously to all who ask him. So yeah, man, I don't believe that I would have been here right now. I believe that I could have given up a long time ago. I could have given up a long time ago if it wasn't for the Lord Jesus. So he's the reason I'm still persevering. He's the reason I'm so persistent. He's the reason I'm still on the grind right now in trading. He's the reason I'm still pushing here on YouTube. Guys, and for the real ones, the people who actually make it this far, I don't know who made it this far because this is like a 40-minute video. For people who made it this far, shout out to you guys. Like, shout out to you, to be honest. This is going to be a very long video to edit, so it's not going to be as cool of editing as you guys are used to, but shout out to people who made it this far. You know, like I really, really thank you. And for all the people that have been supporting me, I really, really appreciate your guys' support. I don't take it lightly. Having 1,000 subscribers, I don't take it lightly. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, one day I just hope I actually make you guys all proud. And I just hope that I give you guys what you came here for. You know, I just hope that I'm actually giving you guys what you came here for. For me, it's not necessarily about how many subscribers I have, but it's about the people who are subscribed here. You know, are the people trying to be better versions of themselves. I don't want to just have just an average Joe Schmo who just wants to forex, you know. No, I actually want to have people. That's why I also speak about mindset a lot of the times, and those videos don't get a lot of views, but the people who view those videos, the people actually watch my videos too this far, you know. And yeah, man, I really thank you guys a lot. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, man, I have no words for this, you know. And I hope it grows. I hope one day I actually get that YouTube plaque and I show you guys. And I hope yeah, man, I just have so many big dreams, but it all starts here right now, grinding. And one day, guys, one day, I promise you, let's be patient. Don't give up on me. You know, I'm also not going to give up on myself. Don't give up on me. You know, be patient, guys. I am going to make it. And I am going to make it for the other people who are going to watch me from the bottom, which I am right now, to rise to the top. You know, so yeah, man. Thank you very much. I hope I answered everybody's question perfectly. And to whoever who still has questions and I did not answer them, please just put them in that community tab and I will answer to your question. I'll make a part 2 and answer to your question.